We're ready to go whenever.
Mommy needs you. Go get her.
Way to lie to the child.
No, actually, Sophia was hollering for her from the other room.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Are we ready to rock?
Yeah, that's why I said we were ready to go.
Oh, didn't hear you.
That's
All
why.
right.
American Airlines representative, please come to Terminal F, ticketing for passenger assistance. American Airlines.
This stream is not sponsored by American Airlines, but if you wanted to,
I mean, are we streaming, by the way?
we are.
Oh, sweet. Hey, everybody. I don't know.
We
I'm
were
lost.
streaming right before you told Violet that she had to go because her mom was calling her.
She really was, though.
Okay,
that wasn't a lie.
So
Wait,
I said we're ready to go, and you were like, "Oh, Violet, your mom's calling you," and then got rid of your child.
I completely missed the we're ready to go. Anyways, welcome back. Half an hour later than we normally play to a totally professional podcast full of professionals and not random dudes and dads sitting in their houses drinking and playing pretend with each other.
Or the airport playing pretend.
Or the airport, which is also a great place to drink.
This is one of those podcasts. It's gonna be great.
Wait, we have a podcast now?
We have a podcast now? Man, I am behind the curve on this one. Anyways, last week, y'all fought spoilers. Several spiders, big spiders that disappeared into the aether, or the ethereal, and then reappeared right on top of you and proceeded to try to eat your faces off. Several times over. The mechanical suits here that are ostensibly to protect the great patrons, not much help. That's what's on. Because whenever the things would appear, they'd go, "Oh, look, baddies. Let's go help the people that are being attacked inside of our place that we protect." And then they would disappear, and they're like, "Cool, threat's gone. Bye," and go back to their stands. It was a great cycle. However, you all did prevail after Maja managed to really piss them off, draw the ire of every single one of them, and get his face eaten. But you guys saved him. Hold on. Wife text.
Gosh.
There you go. And Ironcloak pulling off a pretty sick 30-foot inflict wounds with a magic item that I completely forgot that he has had since the beginning of the game. Yeah, completely forgot he had that. And then according to him later, so did he. So that was fun. Killed the spiders, decided to go have a look around the museum because, hey, you guys had tickets, may as well take a look. Some fairly things, some low-level magic items, not really worth mentioning, but primarily it's historical and art and like culture stuff. But lame. Over in this one though, McGear and Kedron did see something that they actually recognized. To everyone who's watching, and the players themselves, not their characters, would know it to be an old school revolver, but I mean rusted out and like it's in the rough shape, but yeah. Labeled as some sort of old school artifact from pre-collapse. McGear gets super excited, goes, "We need to steal this." Meanwhile, Kedron up here at the top of the map goes, pretty sure what we're looking for is in this room. Super magical stuff in here. Literally just a cube of raw magic, an art installation of some dude holding possibly a pocket universe, a magical predatory plant, and a box of screaming souls with some sort of item inside of it. Man, I wonder which one it could be in. We're kind of starting to hatch a plan, and that's roughly where we ended. Did I miss anything of import?
Nothing here that I could think of.
All right, then I will start off. Also, I discovered the dead bodies of the guards.
Oh, yeah. Guards are dead.
I will start off by turning to Maja and saying, "You should probably take this while handing him a health potion. He'll just reach down and grab it. Oh, yeah, that's probably a good idea. And he's going to down regular health potion.
I'll allow it, but I usually don't like you making decisions for other players. But in this case, health
He's
potion
not
important
here, and I'm probably controlling him anyway, and he has 11 HP.
for fighting. But I'll allow it this time because healing makes sense.
Healing
and you're
makes
giving him a
sense.
potion, not having him use one of his own.
Yeah, because he doesn't have any. Yeah, and that's
Regular health potion?
yeah, D4 plus 4.
I love how far we are
2d4
into this
plus,
campaign, and
2
we're
is
still
10.
all
Huh?
brutally selfish over like whose potions are whose.
Plus 10. 2d4 plus 2.
Wow, all right, so
Oh, yeah, you gotta be sometimes.
Well, I'm brutally selfish over what's mine is mine because I have to keep giving them to you guys when you get yourselves killed.
oh no, he's not 11, he's at 21, but still.
That's because I just put it in.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yep. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, what's next?
All right. So we want to steal
Nice.
Licolt, the sword of Dragon's Bane or whatever it was. Right? And,
Yeah, something like that.
And the wooden pagoda of Screamy Souls and stuff.
Yeah, the wooden pagoda, I would be very impressed if you could steal the entire thing. Like, so impressed.
Was it enchanted at all? Or is it just like...
Yes. Abjuration. Lots of it.
Which is the, like, defense
Protecting
one,
magic.
right? Not the you're going to die if you touch this thing?
Yeah.
So I have a logistical question.
Sure.
Dimension door, anything that is equipped to you, anything you are holding, actively carrying, and what possibly one other person of your size or smaller.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody, per se, with Storm Giant strength picked up this thing and used the Cloak of Mont Blanc,
Okay, so you ever run into the problem when you're trying to carry something of it's not really heavy, it's just bulky and awkward?
he doesn't have to move, he just has to hold it.
It can also be a problem picking those up. You have tiny little dwarf man trying to somehow stably pick up a pagoda. Strength isn't the issue. I mean, it's usually one of the issues. Not really the issue here.
So let's say not a pagoda. Let's say, like, I don't know, the case with the fire cult in it.
I mean, you can certainly try.
Nah.
I'd like to pick up the museum and teleport away with it.
Absolutely, let's do it. I
Here-
cast
here-
Teleport Museum.
Hear me out. We wrap some ropes around this thing, tie it off to him like a backpack, and he just squats it, just deadlifts it. Squats it.
All right, come on, let's actually play the game here.
We are playing. We're having fun.
No.
Just
The
because
answer
you're
is
not,
no.
just because you're not doesn't mean we're not playing.
The answer is no, that will not work. This is why I end up drinking straight from whiskey from the bottle when I play with
Okay.
you guys. Now I remember. I always forget by the end of the session, reference the drinking whiskey straight from the bottle.
I'm just saying, rules is written. It's not the most outlandish thing that could have been suggested as far as rules is written goes.
Yeah, but no. This is where DM comes in and says,
So what you're saying is if we get a second belt of Storm Giant strength and we have one of us on each side and we just lift it up and then both of us teleport, we get to take it with us.
maybe.
It's a problem of not having enough people.
Sure, why not? Note to self, never give them another belt of Storm Giant strength.
Leverage.
start-
You're forgetting leverage.
Pivot! Pivot!
Yeah, go
No, you
kidnap
stick
its mom.
Ability check to see if you blow out your back.
Now, do you want to roll a low or high on that?
Yeah,
I don't
so
know.
I'm just gonna put old Maja over close to the door to get out immediately if anything goes down.
Well,
And
so
just-
there's windows like going along the entire back of the building.
Yeah.
There are.
I assume they lead out into like a back alley.
Yep.
Okay, so we don't want to go out the windows by how I answered with that.
Hey, do you have does Father Uncloak have to spell?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
I imagine that no level of spell slot I have is going to dispel the pagoda of screamy souls and stuff, though.
I mean, you have to roll for it, but
I would love for you to dispel the pagoda of Screamy Souls.
is that what we want to do?
And there's not like a door or an opening or anything on it.
There is a door.
I'm gonna do
I-
something stupid.
Before you do that, I have
I
been
swear,
like
if you cast
slowly
a spell
approaching
magic
you.
and get rid of all the stuff in that one room, it's going to cause so many problems.
If no, I have been walking up to you before you do that. If you would give me the chance to like slip you a note.
I'm not doing anything stupid yet.
Okay. I will slip you a note that says, I can cause a distraction and gather up as many of them as I can into the webs. I can give you the cloak of teleport if you and one other person want to try to work on this.
Hold up. Josh, remind me, does Misty Step, I have to be able to see where I'm going, right?
Yes.
Can I teleport through like a window I see? Or does it have to be like an
Yes. You can go through the window as long as you can see beyond it.
Okay, so I don't need the... And what's the range on Misty Step?
30 feet.
Oh.
The dimension door is like 300, and you don't have to be able to see it. You just have to know where you're going. That's why I was
Okay.
offering.
Yeah, we can do that. What about getting the other two? Or, specifically, I think we want the Colt, right? Or, Josh, do you
Yes.
feel like you've gotten in a... Here.
No,
We've got
we
time.
need the Colt.
We've got time. I'm going to
We need the Colt if we can get it.
walk
If we
over
gotta...
here. Hold up. Before we get
I'll go with him.
smacked with the, hey, you're cheating and talking across the giant room. I'm assuming the guards don't care at all that we're talking around them, right? They're just, as long as we don't touch anything, they're not upset with us.
Yeah, they're just kind of chilling. Other ones following Josh.
So, Josh, you got any? Nope. McGear, you got any ideas on how to yoink that? We have a plan for the. Hopefully, what's the mace? Non-mace. What's the wand? Whatever.
If anything is to be done, it has to go through any security measures that exist and then be moved. And that requires one of two people in our group who have the ability to do that.
McGear. Other plan.
Yeah.
I use this particular item as a distraction, and you load a countermeasure to get past its defenses onto the pearl for me to use.
Ah. That would be actually pretty effective.
You don't want to conveniently mage hand something?
Iron Cloak, how many have you used up all the charges on yours yet, or is it full?
On what?
Your pearl spell storing.
The pearl is in the pearl I bought is in the bag with Revivify on it and a diamond in there in case I end up dying. Because, that would be a problem.
That is true.
What does Josh?
Cool.
What does yours have on it?
If I'm not mistaken, it's 3 level 1 magic missiles.
Brian, can you override something you've already put on there without casting?
All right, Josh, just go outside and cast magic missile 3 times with it.
I mean, that's going to be the kind of plan.
Okay, so we put dispel magic or whatever in the spell pearl for you to use to dispel the magic on the colt, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Kedron takes the colt. Then Josh and Kristen can try and steal the sword.
Yeah.
And then I will take the cloak. Hopefully not die to the Pagoda of Screamy Souls and get out with the wand.
Bright, can you draw lines where there's walkways through the web so I can know what's what? For if we have to maneuver?
Give me a second. Let's see. There should be a walkway through here. Through. Oh, oop. Forgot right click. Here. Keep doing that. I haven't actually had to hand draw anything in here in a while. Should be one there, and then I think Josh came down through like here-ish.
The middle one. Nobody went through the middle aisle. I went down the bottom one, and Alara went down the top, and then I came up this row here, and back down to meet her at the other one.
Okay, so only these 2 rows are actually.
Yes, and then there's a down line where Kedron and me are standing, and then an up line over here. But other than that, the center should still be full of webs.
There you go, roughly that.
Roughly that, alright.
So each of those 5-foot sections that it occupies, roughly. In which case, I actually need to move this one a little bit. There you go.
Hey. Right, so should everyone get into position then? Also, what's Alara's escape plan if you have the cloak and she's with McGear?
I mean, there's... Alright. So we'll just... So I'm assuming Majra's just going to stay outside.
Yeah, he's right by the door right now.
I will give Alara my necklace, which has Misty Step in it, so that she can... When they steal it, her and McGear can just get close enough to the window, Misty Step out, and then... Because there weren't spiderwebs outside, right? It's just inside the... Is that correct, Brian? Like, the street was mostly clear.
Yeah, when you guys came in, it was mostly clear.
Okay.
All right, so then I'll go outside with, because the Cape of Mont Blanc, you have to be able to, you need to know where you're trying to teleport to, right? You have to have been there.
It's the Misty Step spell is what it gives you.
Okay.
I mean, not Misty Step, Dimension Door. Dimension Door is what it gives you.
I don't know how that's, you have to have been wherever you're teleporting to, right? Or it's just, oh, I want to go 300 feet that direction.
You could say 300 feet that direction, but if you try to teleport into a wall, there could be a backlash.
All right. So I'm just going to go outside with McGear when he goes to set off his spell pearl so that I know where I'm trying to teleport to. And just make sure that in the, I assume, like, half hour we've been in here, that, like, there aren't more spiders outside.
All right, as we're all roaming around, getting everything in position, and, like, you're walking outside, we're all roaming around. Meeting place by the bakery, what was it, like 2 blocks away? 2 or 3 blocks away?
Yeah, something like that.
In front of the bakery.
Meet up there.
Yes, we'll most likely get separated when this all goes down. Meet there.
Okay.
Secondary location, is there any other, like, buildings farther away that was on the route that we would all be, that would be recognizable? Was like
the bar. We'll just have a secondary spot be, like, go to the bakery.
Yeah,
if we're not there within 20 minutes, go back to the bar.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Right. And everybody will get in position. Pearl, I'm assuming, is loaded, right?
Welcome to Philadelphia
It can be if you guys took the time to walk outside, unload it, and reload it.
Yeah.
Bags
I
unattended.
believe Josh, you were doing that right. Oh,
After we figure out the plan, I'll go outside with Josh, set off the spell pearl, and then he has to. Yeah.
All right, yeah. So I will head outside real quick and basically fire a bunch of magic missiles into the dirt.
Sweet, go for it.
So now that it's empty, I am going to store two. Hang on, I gotta open up my character sheet real quick. So I don't have 3 screens, which is obnoxiously annoying. And it's super slow.
You want
But
to open it in another window?
I can't.
Right click.
I can't. It's still opening.
Is the outside, is it paved road or is it gravel or dirt or
It's paper.
it's paved?
My sheet's not loading. But basically, I'm storing 2 things of. I want to keep one of the magic missiles out of the 3. I'm gonna. What level spell is dispel
To
magic?
reload it, you're gonna have to completely drain it and then reload it.
And dispel magic is a 3rd level, so
Yeah, you can only spell 1/3 level in there.
yeah.
Okay,
you
yeah.
have-
Then I empty all the magic missile. Put a dispel magic in there.
All right. You come back in. You hand that off. You all can assume your positions. Nothing
Assume
really.
the position.
yeah. I'm
Air
Different
definitely.
Canada
based on context.
Canada representative, please come to baggage claim.
Is it
and
duck walk
terminal
time?
D assistance.
Huh?
Air Canada
Is it duck walk
representative,
time?
baggage claim and terminal D
That's
for
what you're into,
passenger
homie.
Somebody should assume the position.
Also, those things are there. And then where's Alara going?
E7 as an Echo 7 for pre-board, please. 2 prospect agents.
I can't even mute it because nothing's loading right now.
And Josh said he was going to be by Kristen, so
Up where she's at?
that's what he said before. Is that what you'd like to do? Because I can't have you over here with me right now. That's not a good idea with these guards.
All right, and so Kedron, you do yours first.
And then everybody wait until stuff moves away from them.
Yep, because that should pull his guards.
I'll tell you right now, as soon as you guys act, it's gonna start initiative.
I guess all of them are probably going to be holding their turns to do their, start their stuff.
Let me just clear this real quick. Just go ahead and roll initiative. Just
Just so it's already in there.
so it's already in there for me. Josh and Kristen, since you're having troubles, I'll go ahead and roll for you. All right. Ironcloak with the 20. Kedron, what you doing, bud? Everybody's waiting for you, so you get to go now.
I will attempt to dispel magic with the pearl.
Roll for it.
that-
Intelligence.
Is that going to be my intelligence or
Yes,
the one,
you're the one
intelligence
casting
of the person that initially cast it?
Wait, hold on. What was the rules of the pearl I gave you? If you take it and you make the attack,
I thought it
then
worked.
whose stats does it use?
I thought it worked the same as having like it works the same as having like a spell scroll or something. So
To where
it's-
it bases
The
off of
spell
your...
is. Hey, hello.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
spell is cast as if I was the one that cast it.
Okay, cool. Well then, Josh, go ahead and make me an intelligence roll.
For the spell?
Yes, DC 17.
Also, I got a 21 on my initiative.
My character sheet is still not up. Can you roll that for me, please?
AJ, can you get that while I mess with Alara's initiative?
Alright.
I literally can't push any buttons. That's why we got myself the desktop, because my laptop can't handle this.
Do you have the app on your phone?
I do, but he doesn't.
No,
You should set that to download.
because you can just roll on your phone while listening on the computer.
It's pretty handy.
That's what I do every
And
single
Bryant,
week.
you shouldn't have told him the DC because now he can't use port and die if he wants to.
Oh yeah.
So that's on you. So if he wants to, you should let him.
I must have missed the part where he said the DC.
Yeah, he said it out loud.
That is a 14, sir.
Are you talking about McGear's?
Yeah. Josh, would you like to use
What's your spell DC?
Okay, now you've
It's
already
not
rolled.
a DC. It's an intelligence check
the
versus
thought
the
port and
DC.
die
of
was after the roll, and you can change it.
No, port and die is before you roll. Luck
Oh.
is after you roll.
Oh, okay, I mixed that up.
That is a total of 14. You hold up the pearl, you release the energy, and it fizzles out against this enchantment. And all of the guards look at you, and we're rolling into initiative. Up at the top, it's
Do you mind
Ilara.
if I refresh the page? We need to.
Oh, they're muted.
So wait, that was a straight intelligence check and not a spell? No, not plus
It's your
spell DC?
spellcasting ability modifier, which for him is intelligence. So if Ironcloak did it, it'd be his wisdom. It's not a spell attack. Kristen, you there? Can you hear me?
Wait,
I think you're
Kendra.
muted.
Kedron,
Mhm.
what did he say the spell DC was?
17.
Good God.
It's a royal museum.
That makes sense, but dear Lord, dude. And just, right, just so I'm clear, I can use inspiration for ability checks, right? I
Yeah.
can use that for anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, they're having issues, so we're just gonna skip
Wait,
down the line to
Could
Iron
I
Cloak
have
and
used
come
my
back to
inspiration
Ilara
on
later.
that roll?
Oh wait, they're back.
Could I have used my
Ilara.
inspiration on that roll? Because
Yes.
technically it was his when rolling it, but it was from my position.
You're the one doing the casting. He cast all the magic into it. You're the one releasing.
So I could use the initiative.
You could have.
Too late now though.
Yeah, we're already past it. Ilara,
Yes,
your turn.
my turn. I'm supposed to be grabbing the sword, correct? That was the
Correct.
agreed
It is
upon
inside
plan?
of a glass case.
Well, I
Okay.
thought we were gonna wait
Okay,
until stuff
so I need
moved
to do
away from you
a-
guys, but
Okay, so I need to do an intelligence check.
No.
No, Jacob rolled for you because you couldn't access your sheet. You had told us to do it for you.
Okay, how much? What was rolled?
It was a 14.
Okay.
Okay, now back to what you were saying about my turn. Go ahead.
It's your turn. It's inside of a glass case in front of you.
Right, but Jacob, what did you say?
when we were talking about the plan, we had discussed waiting till stuff moved toward me before everybody else moved. I don't know if you heard that or if you missed it.
I have been in and out the entire time, so
That's
we'll
why-
go with
That's why I was re-mentioning it just in case.
yeah, and that's why I was asking. So I will go ahead and get near the case,
Mhm.
and I will wait.
Okay, so you were holding your action to do what when what happens.
I will smackety smack with my axe.
Sweet.
When stuff gets near Kedron.
Nice. All right. Iron Cloak.
have the guards up here, like, does it look like they've noticed what's going on?
Yeah, they've all rotated.
All right, so I am going to take my action to cast guidance on myself.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Nice. Kendrin, it's you again, homie.
You know what? I'll actually see if I can get him even more of a hurry. I'm going to do a magic, rapier infused poke at this this case to see if I can bust through.
Go for it. You whip out your rapier and make an attack roll.
18.
Right, 18 does connect. You smack into it with 8 points of piercing damage.
You got really quiet.
Ooh,
What?
his mic is going all robot.
Ugh, my internet might be messing up again.
Nope, it's back.
Okay, cool. All right. And you did what? 11 points?
Yep.
Yeah, and we'll have to take the proficiency off this, but I'll offhand with invisible knife.
Sure, go for it. Is a rapier a light weapon?
It is finesse. It is not
it-
light though.
You don't have the dual wielding feat.
Wait. Oh yeah, I guess. Let me double check on the rapier, but I know it's right. Yeah, like I said, we'd have to remove the proficiency. I can do it. It's just I don't get the proficiency. Offhand.
To dual wield, I thought it has to be with light and finesse.
I might be wrong, but whatever.
Let me
we'll just
double
keep
check
moving
real
then.
quick.
Give it the old backhand with your buckler.
I want the full shield now.
Give it the old backhand with your full shield.
Two-weapon fighting. When you take the attack action with a light melee weapon that you're holding in one hand, you can use your bonus action to take an attack with a different light melee weapon that you're holding in the other hand. It has to have the light property.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, it's just finesse. I double checked it.
Yeah. If you take the dual wielding feat, you can totally do that.
Yeah. Well, never mind. I'll just be poking at it and not much else.
Cool. Their turns.
Could I have sneak attacked it though?
No. No. It's not a creature.
The glass case was very
5,
unsuspecting.
15, 25. Sprinting, double movement, whatever. 35, 45, 55. Can't get any further. 5. So it was here. The other one was there. So it's going to end up like right here.
They're going through the webs, no problems.
No,
No, that was them using double movement.
Ah,
Also. Every time. Roughly that. I don't know. I think I got them crisscrossed, but it doesn't matter. Walkable pathways. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Why are there so many? It's so much cooler in my head when I have lots of enemies, and then it comes time to actually do them, and I'm like, why did I do this?
yeah. So, looks like we may not be getting this cult.
Right about there.
That's what you think.
There was some damage dealt. Not a ton, but there was some damage dealt.
He cast Fireball.
All right, that's their turn. They all just ran. Magier.
All right.
Welcome to Philadelphia
One sec.
International Airport.
Joke's on you. This is a museum in some random place on the edge of the world.
Cooperation.
The former president attempted unaliving has spawned many memes already.
Yes. Yes, it has.
All right. So, I started blasting. No, I'm joking.
You're in an airport.
Yes, I am, dear. Um,
Magir's gonna get picked up by TSA in the middle of our game of D&D.
For real.
Nah, they're gonna pull up and see us playing D&D and be like, nah.
yeah, it would be pretty funny. This app sucks. What is the distance for casting anything? So here's my question: are we fighting these things now, or are we trying to like hit and run?
We're trying to yoink the goods and dip.
The idea is me distract everybody and pull them away while y'all, and once you feel like they are far enough away from you that you've got time to do what you need to, you grab stuff and dip.
Yep. And Alara has the necklace of Misty Steps, so you guys just need to get within 30 feet of the window, teleport out, and then meet us at the...
So do you have a plan for getting the wand of Orcus?
Yes, I do. I'm going to do super cool me stuff and then Cloak of Mont Blanc out
Super
of here.
cool magic fun time.
Yes.
Cool. Okay. Well, those all are windows. That's cleared pathway.
And the sword you two are trying to steal is in this case here. The what was it, like a claymore of dragon slain, Bryant?
Something like that. Well, that's what the plaque said.
Yeah.
What does it actually do? I mean, it's magical.
It might be able to help us kill this dragon that we...
Cool. I will hold my turn for the moment to let these things kind of make their pathways. And as they get closer to Kedron, I will attempt to spell magic. So when they get to about there, assuming it highlights on the freaking map, there we go. That's when I will do that. So probably next turn.
Okay. All right, back to the top with Ilara.
All right. Because I'm having trouble seeing the map,
Yes.
Kedron, is now a good time to initiate.
You could, but they would be able to make it back to you within one turn. Actually, they can
Okay.
make it back because with their speed, you could probably want to wait one more turn.
Okay, I'll wait.
yeah.
I'll wait one more turn, but I do have a DM question. Okay, so for Searing Smite, does that work on objects?
I mean, it's on your next attack, so
No, I mean, does Searing Smite work on objects or does it only work on creatures?
go ahead and drop it in the chat for me, or read out the description or something.
I want to see our paladin righteously smite this museum case.
Next time you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack. I was looking it up in mine.
Yeah, but that's lame. I'll allow it.
You'll allow it?
Yeah,
Smite
that's
the
super
case.
lame
Smite
that
the
you can't
case.
use it on an object.
I will absolutely Searing Smite the case on my next turn.
I will state double standard on sneak attack, using the exact same verbiage.
Listen. Sneak attack is because you are tricking or otherwise getting the thing to drop its guard before ramming your sword into it. This, you're literally setting your axe on fire and smacking something.
So what he's saying, Kedron, is you should have been on the other side of the box, and then it wouldn't have been able to see you, and you could just sneak attack.
Maybe.
me.
You don't know how sentient these boxes are. So holding turn to attack until they're further away.
Yes.
Cool.
Do that at the same time that I'm doing my thing. Because if I dispel magic, you won't have to
Well,
go.
she'll still have to
smart.
smash the glass, even if it's.
It's still glass, even if it's unenchanted.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait till my next turn.
Father Ironcloak. Ooh, initiative count 20. So first, Kedron, the cracks that have spread through the glass.
Mhm.
Give me a second. Let me roll this and see how much that does the thing. Begin to close back up, but not all the way. They seem to be self-repairing, at least to some degree.
Oh, that's gross.
Anyways, Ironcloak.
I'm going to sit down on the. Do any of the guards look like they're coming after me at all?
No, not really.
All right, I'm gonna sit down on the floor and start meditating.
Sweet. Oh, troublemaker Kedron.
I got some questions.
Yeah.
Are we looking at like vaulted ceilings? How high this place?
15 feet.
Only 15?
Yeah.
Darn it. Oh, whatever. It's still worth using. I'm going to action, pop out my wings, and bonus action, use a charge off of the ring of dodging to take the dodge action.
Sweet. Anything else?
I'm still going to hold position.
Their turn. 10. 20. 10. 20. 30.
So they don't have to make any saves for getting stuck in the webs?
Oh, they already did earlier.
Alright.
And they haven't exited again, so. Let's see. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. All right, I think that's all those bozos. 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. 5, 10, 15, 20. All right. Oh, wait, I forgot about these guys.
But wait, there's more.
I'm just
All
saying,
right.
I find it really dumb that every single spell is like on a creature. Why can't I cast it on a wall?
Yeah, a lot of them are dumb, and sometimes I overrule those rules because they're dumb. But anyways, all right. That's almost their turn because Kedron, guess what?
What?
They're within punching distance.
Yes, they are. Please nat 1 and punch the case open. Fall forward and punch the case open. Keep in mind, they have disadvantages.
Uh-huh.
And they are not flanking in their current position.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Joke's on you, the case now counts as a creature. So they have like.
The case is a mimic.
Cool. Just double checking a stat that they have. It's gonna be 3 of those plus 3 of those. Cool. Hey, Kedron. They're not punching you. That's the good news.
They're trying to
Instead,
grab
you have to make 2 dexterity saving throws as they both hold out their hands at an angle and gouts of flame erupt from their palms.
Cool.
Why didn't they
Hey,
put that
is
on
that
the
cone going to hit any of the merchandise? Because I feel like that's not in their best interest to do that.
Well, cool story because the webs absorb all the fire.
Hey, you
Aw.
remember how they flashed onto fire first and burned for a few seconds before they absorbed it?
You said as soon as they touched it, it was a flash through the webs. But
Yeah,
it
it
didn't, like,
flashed onto fire and then absorbed. And besides that, you're not covered in webs. You're standing very specifically in a cleared out area. And since they just pushed their way through the webbing, those are now clear walkways as well. Because you guys fought for clear walkways.
you said 2 dexterity saving throws?
Yeah, they're each casting. 25 and a 10. Well, the 25 saves.
So that's 0 damage from the 25
Correct.
and half damage from the 10.
Correct. So let me go ahead and roll that damage. I'll just roll it in the clear here.
Is this if this is like a cone? Does the case take any damage?
The flames lick, but it does no damage.
Oh, that's some bullcrap.
Enchanted glass. You think they
has-
don't have fire protections in case the
Hey,
place
hey,
burns down?
I'm just going to point out that bulletproof glass, yes, it's bulletproof, but once it's compromised, it no longer really works.
I will say
So what's your
my
first-
sword did also work on it though.
At this time,
Yeah, your sword is frost. Listen, you think they don't put fireproofing on their stuff in case their building burns down? That would be 15 half to 7 points of le frais damage.
Hey, I'm just saying, if they can afford this good of fireproofing on stuff, they should buy a better exterminator. Because that dude is trash.
Also, the cracks do start to expand just a touch.
Well, my health is at 69. Nice.
Nice. All right, cool.
Is that
The cracks
13?
expand a touch, but not a ton. You take the points of fire damage, and Magier is your turn.
All right. Are these guys stuck in web?
They're moving just slowly.
Okay. I am. Going to wait one more turn because they're taking their sweet time.
Yeah, which I mean, you guys could interrupt at any point while you're holding your turns. Because basically your thing is just for them to be far enough away for you to feel comfortable.
Yep.
So you're still waiting?
Yep.
Ilara!
I'm gonna smack it.
Well, so much for me waiting. I will go ahead and
Savage
cast this.
booty attacking.
Yeah, if she's gonna smack it, I'll just go ahead and attempt to cast
You
Dispel
passed
Magic.
your turn saying that you were going to wait. You didn't say you were holding an action.
Never mind then. I will keep my mouth shut.
Sorry, that was the decision. So go ahead and smack that out on the floor.
Smack that. Damage galore.
So for your first attack, a 21 definitely lands. Hold on.
I will not hold. I will smacky you. And then
Go
I
ahead.
will set it on
A
fire.
24 also hits. An 11 does not. It just kind of hits at a weird angle and chips
An
off.
11 doesn't hit a box.
It's a magical box. It's a magical box, people.
Fine.
That's a total of 6 plus 7 makes 13.
Please don't.
Please don't punch the boxes.
All right, cool.
Does the box break open?
No.
Break open the box.
However, it's about the same amount of damage that yours is.
Cool. That 4 is the searing smite, and the box is now on fire.
The fire is heavily resisted, and it does not spread. It almost immediately extinguishes.
Well, that's lame. But
I mean, the fire does a little bit because it's already cracked, but not a lot.
well.
Hey, Jacob, it is now slightly more damage than yours. Anything else on your turn?
No, that'll be it.
Iron
That'll
Cloak,
be
you
it.
know what time it is, homie?
I do know what time it is.
What time is it? Smacky time.
I am going to hold my action. Till I no longer have vision on these whatever it is. Basically till the dude in front of me moves. And then
Out of line of sight.
Out of line of sight. And then I'm going to cast spiritual weapon as a very big hammer.
Dope.
That will be behind, like, in this square here, right? Or this one here, like, out of sight from them so they can't see it. But, like, or,
Sweet.
you know, somewhere away from the box so it's not going to trigger anything, but out of line of sight from them even if they're still within range of being able to see it.
Go for it.
And there's no dudes behind me yet, right? That's all of them out of the room?
Yes.
Okay. Other than, you know, the 3 I can see. Cool. And I will continue meditating.
Sweet. All right. Kedrani. You just got fire gouted at you.
Yeah, I am going to try to poke the box again.
Go for it. Just still with the tip of your blade?
Still just, yeah, hitting at it with the blade. Only an 11, that's a no.
Okay. I was seeing if you were like pommel smashing or anything like that.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't do the, would it do the frost if I tried to do that? Would it make it, I don't think it would make it, well, this is 11, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I mean, I'd allow it because you can do non-lethal damage, and usually with a sword, I imagine that is either smacking with the flat or pommel striking them in the forehead, so.
Yeah. Alright.
Yep, nope, that's a big old negatory there, Ghost Rider. Their turn.
All I did was attack, I didn't. I
Oh,
still
right, you have move and stuff. I forgot.
Yeah. At this point, with them kind of surrounding me, I would like to bonus action disengage
Sure.
and fly up 5. How tall is this box? Just a little bit of space between, like, 5 feet between the ceiling and there.
Box is probably, I'll put it at 5 feet just to make it math easy for squares. It's really about 6. Oh, that box.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's like a little bit of space between that
I
and
can
the
get
ceiling.
up there crouched,
Yeah, you can fit up there crouched.
and I'm not trying to hide. I'm just kind of getting out of the way a little bit and moving.
Mm-hmm.
So action, bonus action, movement.
Sweet. Anything else?
That's action, bonus action, movement.
Sweet. I don't know. You're a rogue. You might have some weird, special, spooky thing I don't know about. That's an empty space. So 5, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 55. 10,
Which, unless they have reach, I am out of reach up here.
They all begin gathering around the bottom. Boom there, and he was 3 slots back, so he's there, and he was like 2 slots back, so he's there. He was like 3 slots back, so he's like right there. Boom. Listen, I'm going all relative spacing here, roughly, because I don't feel like counting all of that out. I mean, he's technically out of eyesight there.
Well, they saw me go up there. I intentionally
you.
wasn't. Oh. Yeah. I believe in. I
He
like
did-
poking my head up so they can see me.
Wait, he didn't dash?
Not yet. I was just
Oh.
saying he left eyesight there. So he was like right here.
Yeah.
5, 10, 20, 30. He's out of eyesight, or are you still waiting until he goes around that corner? Because you were kind of talking about around that corner.
Yeah, like around that corner. Also, there shouldn't be webs there because we've walked through it like a dozen times. Or I've walked through it like at least 3 times. So it shouldn't be
Yeah,
difficult.
this
terrain.
hallway should be clear that connects the 2 rooms.
Okay, cool. There you go. He's behind the corner.
All right, so I'm casting it. We'll go right here in this spot.
Top up of my drink.
Hold on.
Oh no! It can be any weapon I choose, right? It is going to
Yeah.
be a police like door
Battering ram?
Yeah,
I don't know if I have art for that.
it's okay. Make it whatever you want. In my mind, that's what it is.
Let's see.
You have like perfect
Now where does it go?
in the square right next to me, right here.
Actually, hold on. You know what? Controlled by Father Ironcloak save settings. You can move it now.
Yay!
You talk to the person at least.
All right. Do you get to do anything with it as part of the casting, or do you just bring it out?
No, so I cast it, and then it has its own turn of movement, like my turn, but it's not doing anything.
Okay, cool.
Um,
Cool. Then they all move there.
and
sorry, what?
That'll be the end of my turn.
It's not your turn.
Oh, that
Oh,
is
wrong.
act.
That was just you
yeah,
reacting.
okay.
They tilt their heads up and say, "Come down. You will now be escorted out and to jail for attempted robbery of the Royal Museum. Surrender now, and there will be no need for further violence."
Okay.
You just tell them, okay.
Yeah. See how they respond to just a very neutral. Okay.
They're waiting. But
Well,
it's not
my
your turn.
turn.
So, Magie,
Plus side, apparently I was so distracting they completely ignored Alara smacking the box up there.
little bit. None of them
All
were
right.
direct line of sight.
I'm going to use Force Bolt on the glass.
Force bolt on the glass. Aye.
So if stealing the shard of the sword of Joshua from the dragon was a perfect heist, this is the exact opposite of that.
I don't know how long this thing's taking to put something through, but I have clicked the button.
Okay. If it pops up in your screen first, just holler at me what it is.
Might have to have Brant hit it.
Come on. I'm just gonna roll a singular die and see if it makes it bump through or not.
It might pop through like 18 times now. I clicked it a lot.
Oh.
Yep, you did. Okay. Well, I'm going with holy.
That's
No,
a natural 20. That's a natural 20.
no, that's the 19, which hits.
With 15
14
damage.
force or 15 force damage. Very nice. Stop. Oh my God! Stop.
So sorry.
That is 33,000 damage.
No.
I think I got the case open, guys.
Made initiative count 20 earlier. Hold on.
Magir's got a fun spell that makes him just lag in real life, and anything he does during the time of that just like auto cast a bunch
Dude,
of times.
imagine like having the struggle of like trying to cast spells and they don't work, and then suddenly they all cast at once.
Like, you know when you start lagging in a game and you can see all your, like, you keep shooting but your mag never empties and you can just see the bullets in air? Yeah, it's just that, and then they all just cast it.
Hey, Brian, new item for Wild Magic Surge. The last 5 spells you've cast go off simultaneously at whatever you're trying to cast it at.
Ooh, yeah, but then I have to keep track of your last 5 spells.
Yeah. Or something like that.
Nice. Actually, the cracks are beginning to spread. And with that, you see several of the Guardians that were marching this way taking notice. However, back to the top. El Arvero. ¿Qué pasa, señorita?
Senora, she's married.
Abuelita.
Sorry, we got it open, right?
Nope.
Nope.
Give me a
Mamacita?
Oh, you're one that's
No,
Yeah,
no.
I'm gonna
Abuela.
Madre.
Sorry, my thing.
Poppy?
Don't tease me like that.
Come on. This... I can't tell what went through. Okay, there we go.
Hold on, let me scroll down through the 30,000 rolls that someone threw into there.
I had a lot of magic to throw at this thing, okay?
11 is a miss, 20 is a hit, 8 is a miss. 6 and 4 makes 10.
Let me see. I'm gonna throw a regular smite.
Nice. It's not undead, by the way.
What?
It's not undead, by the way. I just want to point that out.
I know it's not undead.
Just double checking.
I mean, is it made out of wood? Technically, the tree it came from is dead.
Anyway, moving on.
Ooh, it's looking real crackety cracked. Not quite there yet, though. This is some strong class.
Bro, this game is
Definitely
cracked.
enchanted.
It's cracked.
However, we move up to Father Ironcloak, but it is now initiative count 20. Some of the cracks do begin to close up. All right, Ironcloak, what you doing, Home Slice?
All right. This has been a fun little arrest here. So I'm gonna stand up. Crack my fingers. Grab my pendant, and I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic
Sweet, what level?
on the box. Third level.
3rd level.
You know what?
Sweet,
We'll cast it at 4th level.
sweet. Make that spellcasting ability modifier check for me.
No, okay, so that doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
Fine.
It should be wisdom for you. Because you're a wisdom caster, right?
19 plus guidance, which is a D4. 20. And inspiration, I can wait till you tell me if it makes it or not before I use it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I will wait. Does 20 dispelled magic?
So out of all of the attempts to break into items in this museum, Father Ironcloak stands up, cracks his knuckles, cracks his neck a bit. The old accent comes out that he never even speaks with because he's in the zone right now. Grasps that pendant, holds up his hand, and the magics meet. And for a second in that battle, you're expecting your magic to just fizzle out as it has against all the other times it's been cast in this room. Instead, it is the magic around the box that fizzles.
So the spell works.
The spell works.
All right. So as the spell fizzles, blue light's gonna shine on my hand. And it's gonna take a D8 of thunder damage because successful spell cast.
You directing it towards any particular part?
The door, does it swing out or in? Does it look like it? Are the hinges on my side or the inside?
Inside means it swings out. Inside means it swings in. So it swings out.
It swings out, so they're on the outside.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean-
Because if the door currently works, I don't want to break it.
Just choose a spot,
Center
no
of the
matter
door.
what.
Center
You're
of the
about to
door.
break
Center of the
something.
door. Roll that damage.
Roll that thunder damage, white boy.
Sweet. Now imagine you're going for the abjuration kind of over the outside of it. It was fairly similar to every other item in here. When you were dispelling.
Was there more? That's all that you said was on it.
I also said there was some necromancy coming from in there.
Sure, I just went for the.
Yeah, because that it was
Yeah.
keeping you from touching it, interacting
Yeah.
with it. It was protecting it. Sweet. 3 damage. The door cracks.
All right.
You see the magic flicker. Almost going out. The necromancy magic.
Then my dude's gonna walk up my giant hammer and it's gonna hit the door as well.
Roll it.
In the
Roll that
exact
attack.
spot where 7 force damage, 15 to hit.
With that, it slams into the door. It explodes inwards a little bit and then flings back outwards. You feel a huge wave of necromantic energy come pouring out of this. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ghostly spirit-like entities come pouring out of the front of it, screeching at the top of their lungs. Let me just put them where they end up real quick. And add them to the initiative counter.
Did we mess up?
Can I see inside the box?
Give me just a second.
No, I don't want to give you a sec. I want to know now. Let me know.
Too bad. Also, I got to move that guy for just a second. I'll put him back. All right, so one ends up kind of here. Here's the door. One ends up right there. One ends up right here. One ends up here. And one ends up kind of over here as they just come flooding out.
What about the dude that's underneath his spiritual weapon?
He's kind of floating above it or below it or something because spiritual weapon floats. These dudes float.
All right.
Initiative for these guys and initiative for these guys and descending. Cool.
All right. So can I see inside the?
As you peek inside, you see swirling black and green, but it's starting to fizzle out as it spreads over the ground. Probably part of the enchantment that's holding these things inside of it. And they are resting in the middle, probably almost as tall as you are, given your lack of height. It comes up to solar plexus area, floating a few inches off the ground and rotating until its eyes meet yours is the spine of a humanoid with a skull resting on top.
Oh, cool. Hey, ghost dudes. I've saved you. You're free. I don't speak whatever that was.
Anything else on your turn?
I think the language was souls tortured for a near eternity.
Do they look like they're angry at me?
Give me an insight check.
Come on. Where is it? Why am I missing it? 15.
They don't look kind.
They okay. And it's a bonus action to use an item.
Depends on the item.
My Pokeball of cool stuff that I spent a bajillion dollars on.
I don't know. What does the description say?
I don't know because you never gave me a description for it.
Which Pokeball? The capture Pokeball?
Yes, the one that had that. I believe the wording was I can like suck a creature into it. It has to make a save to get sucked into it, and then when I throw it out, it like is just in the same state that it's in.
No, I think that one takes an action.
Well, that's unfortunate. All right, then. And you said they don't not look unhappy with me. Okay, cool. And I can't.
They don't look happy. Like, they don't look kind.
All right, so I'm going to hold my movement.
Mhm.
If they try and attack me,
Can you hold your movement?
You have to hold an action. You can use your action to use movement to do
dash,
make a
yeah.
movement. Yeah.
And you've already used your action.
I can't hold like my movement to run away. That's kind of dumb.
No.
Alright. Then I don't think I can do anything else. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Wait, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna move to there.
Mhm.
And that will be and my spiritual weapon is going to move its 20 feet to there.
Cool. This thing, and this thing all get attacks of opportunity against it. All right. So for the two blue dudes, as they whip out swords, ghostly swords, and make their attacks. And no, it wouldn't quite be flanked when it left. Okay. Hey, what's that thing's AC, by the way?
It doesn't have an AC because it's technically a spell.
It should have an AC because I think it has life.
No, you create a floating spectral weapon with a range within the range that lasts for the duration or until you cast the spell again. When you cast the
Oh.
spell, you can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon. On a hit, the target takes force damage equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting. As a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against the creature within 5 feet.
Okay, well then never mind. I was thinking that it was like...
No, it doesn't technically exist.
Yeah, I was thinking of a different spell. I don't remember which one, but something that has life, like Spiritual Guardian or...
Not Spiritual Guardian.
No,
It's
The one that creates the big glowy boy that stands there and whacks things that whack it.
yeah. I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. Spiritual
Guardians.
Guardian?
Yeah,
No,
Spiritual Guardian. Something like that, yeah.
Guardian
I
of
don't know.
Faith.
Anyways,
Guardian.
Guardian of Faith, that's the one. All right, anything else on your turn?
No.
Kadrin.
Hey, yeah. Okay. Technically, I don't have to disengage because I'm not within the line of sight. I'm not within melee of any of these guys, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm going to try to poke it again.
Go for it. Make that attack.
Come on, come on.
Regular hilt bash. What are we doing?
I'll bash it with a hilt, I guess.
Okay.
And also it plus 11 radiant damage for my wings being
Nice.
out.
So 6, 10 plus 11 makes 21. Nice. Give me a second to math. This actually does considerably better than poking it with the tip of a sword, as you are now bludgeoning it with magical bludgeoning damage. Technically.
How's it looking?
Crackety. Not as crackety as Kristen's, but yeah, I know it's Alara, but that doesn't alliterate, so.
I don't think
But-
alliterate was the word you were looking for.
Yeah, crackety like Kristen's. That's alliteration.
Yeah. We'll start with the hard K sound.
That's how alliteration works.
All right.
Rhyming is where it's at the same sound at the end. Alliteration is the same sound at the beginning.
Anything else on your turn?
If it doesn't break, I will. Oh, it's 5, 10, 15. It's 5. Oh, it's 20 feet to get here, right?
Yeah.
Because that's then 25, 30, dash, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Yeah, because you have bonus
5,
action dash.
Yeah, 60. And do I still have line of sight on the case from here? Kind of like through the pillars?
Yeah, it'll be obfuscated, but yeah.
Let me draw. The line doesn't barely touches that one.
Yeah.
So if I chose to go, because I wanted to keep line of sight on it, was the
Like it
whole
has
idea.
partial cover.
I'm trying to find a place I can sit. The whole idea is I want to move to a spot where it doesn't, if
Try
it's
that, maybe.
possible. So if I move to,
Still hits a little bit.
I could hit here.
Yeah, there you would.
So I will go there, and since I have extra space, like 10 feet, I'll go 10 feet up in the air.
Sweet.
So that puts me, yeah, because I'm
All
on the bottom
right.
5 feet. Then I go up to 10, and then I go up to 15 with 2 squares.
Yep.
So I'm at the
Anything
top.
else?
Yeah, I'm floating up there and just chilling. That's all my stuff.
10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. These guys are rushing. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 25, 30.
Bro, you'd imagine there's like something important in this museum or something for there to be this many guards.
Yeah, I know, right?
To their culture and heritage, yes.
Oh no, we're gonna steal the bones of a long dead dude.
Yep. Or like the super cool magic sword, or like any of the cool art pieces on display up here. But you know
Right.
what?
My character has a British accent, and I'm stealing stuff from people's cultural heritage.
Quit resisting and fleeing. Ranged countermeasures enabled.
You better promise me that you didn't just make that up just
I
so they'd
didn't.
have a way to touch me.
Literally, the side of their leg pops open. They pull out a little metal ball and just chuck it. Not a great weapon, but it is a weapon. So let's just go ahead and hit that button there.
I don't know. This sounds pretty made up.
You're pretty made up.
So this is the robot equivalent of pocket sand as a countermeasure.
No, more like really hard lumps of metal that they're like they're pelting them with metal baseballs.
Jacob, they're throwing their balls at you.
Hey, does a 23 hit?
Actually, no.
I hate you.
Because I am.
How about a 24?
That matches.
Okay. So out of all of them throw, one of them hits you.
Hey, Brian, guess what? It's
What?
going to do half damage.
Okay, so that was 5 points of bludgeoning damage. halved to 2 points of bludgeoning damage. Like I said, not a great weapon. It's to knock unruly patrons that are probably drunk off of the top of display cases so they can haul them out. Which you're at least one of those things.
He is an unruly patron.
So it kind of catches you right next to the Achilles tendon, right on your foot. Just smacks crap. Now you have kind of like your foot's a little bit asleep and stings really bad. And with that, that's going to be their turn. Magir, they're starting to come towards you, homie. But they're not there yet.
Cool. Is the glass broken from between me and her?
Yeah, it's looking real crackety, but it's not quite broken yet.
Cool. I'm going to blast it again with Magir's Force Bolt 50,000 times.
Once. Hey,
Hey,
look, it
Jordan,
rolled. Do not click it again.
Click it again? Okay.
It is spider webbed all
17?
the way across.
Wow.
Yeah, it also keeps regenerating at the top of every turn a little bit.
Kristen, smack it good then. Cool.
It is spider webbed all the way across. It is nearly broken. It is not yet broken.
Cool. I'm going to move because I can still hit it with range. Alara,
You don't have line of sight from there. This thing's blocking your way.
what's blocking? Oh, let me just move back where I got line of sight. Then is that line of sight? It's hard to tell.
Partial cover.
Partial cover.
Yeah, you can hit it from there, but if you move up here, you can also hit it. So
Yeah, I got to move through webs, and that's not cleared. I'm not doing that.
fair. All right. Anything else on your turn?
That will be it, boss.
Sweet. It's the blue dude's turns. Sword Wraith Commander, come here. So this one is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20 down to here. This one's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20 up to here. This one's going to come straight at you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Not going to make it. That's fine. And then all of them are going to shoot bows at you. Ghost bows. With ghost arrows.
At who?
Toby.
At Obi, yes. So that is...
I saved them, and they're being mean to me. And I guarantee you, I could be meaner to them the start of my next turn.
All right, so I got a 13 to hit.
No.
I got a 17 to hit.
No.
Got a 14 to hit.
No.
I got a 10 to hit.
Ooh, that's close, but no.
21 to hit.
A 21 one hit? Yeah, that
9 points of piercing damage.
okay.
Last one, 22 to hit.
Yes.
10 points of piercing damage.
There's only 5 of them. Why did they get 6 attacks?
Multi-attack. And also, that was only the blue dudes. Because
Okay.
it's not the other dude's turns yet. And then they have a thing. Oh, cool. Bonus action. They're all attacking you again.
Okay.
First one, 16.
No.
Second one, it's only one arrow from each this time. 8.
No.
Third one, 21.
Yes.
So that becomes 9 piercing damage. And 9 necrotic damage.
Be right back.
You do have advantage on all of them for attacks and until the start of their next turn, though. Up to the top of the initiative order. However, the race outrolled Alara, so now it's their black dude's turns. Let me pull up their character sheets. Regular Wraith, what's your movement speed? 60? Oh boy! 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. As they start moving, you do see the blue ones like pointing and almost directing them into this formation. Directing them to flank. All right, the first one's attack.
Oh boy, none of us know what's going on over there.
Nope. Does a 13 hit?
No.
How about a 12?
No.
Awesome. They both swing at you and both miss as you kind of dodge and skitter out of the way there. But that is their turn, and that is where they will end their turn. Ilara. Ilara.
Kristin?
Josh?
Do we have any acres?
Yes.
Yes. We dropped off for a second. Where are we at?
It's Kristen's turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. Awesome.
Smack of that glass.
Did anything smack me while we were gone?
No.
Nope, not yet.
Cool. All right. Here I go, smackety smacking things.
Oh boy, here she goes again. Smacking. 12 hits.
You tell me my 11 was one off from hitting?
Yeah, so was hers. 24 hits.
I
Before
certainly
you burn your bonus action, don't bother. Because the first hit was enough to deal damage, but you get 2 hits for your attack action, so it doesn't matter. You slam both axes in one more time as the glass finally down onto the ground. I need you to make a con save.
You need what?
Strength save, sorry.
Okay. Strength save.
Oh, wait, you get the plus whatever stupidness.
5.
Yeah. A blast of wind comes rushing out of this thing, trying to push you back and spattering you with blue substance. You're a little smurfy right now, but you didn't get blasted back 15 feet, so that's nice.
So does it have any kind of effect other than the color?
No.
You just got die packed.
Cool.
It also
cool.
tried to knock you 15 feet back and on your butt, but you resisted.
Excellent. That is, well, I'm going to grab the sword.
Sweet. You reach in and grab the sword. You now have the sword. Just put sword from the museum in your inventory.
All right. And that is turn.
Run.
Da, 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 da.
Your turn, Iron Cloak.
All right. Well, they're really. What do you do? Stop. No.
Stop what?
Oh, I accidentally right-clicked on my screen. It was like, you want to save this? It's like, no, I don't. Well, they're really mean.
Yeah, they are.
All right. So as they shoot me with these arrows, I would just start, just one single tear just drips down my face. How could you? I saved you. And as I do that, I'm going to cast Spiritual Guardians as a 5th level spell.
Nice.
Gotta love radiant damage going against ghosts.
Tell me, is Spiritual Guardians a concentration spell?
It is. 5th level spell. It's going to be... Do I...
Go ahead and draw me a 15-foot circle wherever you
Hold up, let me see.
or right on top of yourself, actually.
Yeah. Hold up, I'm not very good with... There's 15, and then can I just move it?
Yeah, should be able to.
Doink.
Yeah, it's about right.
There we go.
Sweet. I'm gonna edit it just a little bit to make it actually line up with the.
Toy.
That is 10-foot radius. 5, 10, 15, 15.
Shoot, my bad. I didn't.
All right.
Hold up. No, you only have a 15 on 2 sides. It's 15 on.
Close enough.
No, it's a bigger circle. Okay.
There you go. Happy?
The exit doesn't line up on this side right here.
I'm working on it. There, you
Can
happy?
you just be better as a DM, please?
Learn to draw your own circles. Next
All
time
right.
I'm not fixing it for you and you can stay at 10.
That's fine. 25 radiant damage plus 1d8 thunder damage. So
Nice. Let me check the resistances here.
25 radiant, 3 thunder.
All right, so 25 plus 3 thunder, you said?
Mm-hmm.
Thunder doesn't seem to do a lot. Is that thunder just in a radius around you?
No, it's each. So whenever I cast a spell, I get to add 1d8 additional thunder or lightning damage to it.
Okay, cool.
So every time one of these tiny little spiritual entities that's floating in a circle around you slams into one of these things, it goes kablooey. It makes a big
bit.
boom noise.
Anything else on your turn?
Do they seem to be dead?
I mean, they were already dead. They don't dissipate, though, if that's what you're asking.
Wait,
They
these
still
are,
look very angry.
wait. So are these spectral creatures or undead?
These are undead.
These are undead. Wait, so that makes things so much cooler. Hold up, let me because I think I'm at the level where I get to do cool things to undead whenever I deal damage to them too.
Nice.
I have it in here. All right. Are all of them within 30 feet of me?
Let's see. Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So,
Welcome to Philadelphia International Airport. Please don't let
they
your
have to make a wisdom saving throw. If they fail, they're turned for 1 minute or until they take any damage.
So is this the turn undead ability?
Mm-hmm.
Is that an action or a bonus action?
I don't. Hold up. Let me check. Oh, it is an action. Never mind.
Okay.
Although, since they took damage from me, if they are below a CR rating of 2, which I assume they're probably not, they just die.
Yeah, no such luck
Yeah.
there.
Unfortunate. Alright, so... I am going to use my bonus action to drink a greater potion of healing.
Go for it.
Which was... something cool stuff and lots of HP, right?
You should have it in your inventory.
And that will be the end of my turn.
44 plus 4, so 16, 20.
Okay. So when you search it, right, the answer says 44 hit points plus 4 points for the drinker. And I'm just like, that seems pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, it's 4d4.
Yes.
4 Delta 4.
All right. 12, 16.
Well, did you get it from a reputable source? Because Brian's rules for that is max if you got it from reputable.
Yeah, I bought it from the person in what was the in one of the cities we went to.
Well, then, yeah, it's fine. You just get the full 20.
Okay. So I get 24.
Which I will not be using in my next campaign. I feel it is a little OP.
I'm not complaining. It is very nice.
You may get like 1 max die in the future, but and then you roll the rest of them. But anyways, anything else on your turn?
If I was you, I'd mark like some of them as expertly crafted, and you have to, pay more for. You might find.
Yeah.
A couple.
Anyways, not right now though.
So that'll be my turn, and
Mhm.
then this will smack this dude.
Make that attack a roll. Blue dude?
Yes, the blue dude.
The one over there singing in demonic screech form. I'm blue, dabbity dabbity.
Yeah, he's taking.
Stop it there. Stop
Does,
it there.
does an
Yep.
11 hit?
Let me double check, just to be sure. No.
No. Okay.
You son of a.
Never. I'm gonna stop there. That would finish that. All right, that's my turn.
You son of a ginger.
Que grande.
These two didn't attack twice. They just attacked one time, right?
Correct, Amundo. The
Solos,
darker
yeah.
ones attacked
Okay.
once. The blue dudes attacked twice. Well, 3 times actually.
Right. I would like to pull out L +2 longbow
L +2 longbow it is.
and lob a arrow at the case again because I'm high enough. I should be shooting over these guys' heads.
Magical piercing damage. Understood.
Actually, what's my? I gotta double check what my distances are first before I.
So you said you're lobbing over this guy's head?
I'm checking my distances first.
Because he's these things are like 7 foot tall.
Still.
So
There's
partial cover, but
technically medium class. I have enough movement. I could like land, kind of hover in the space over top of it and swing down and smack it. Basically stand on top of it and still cut over these guys.
what you doing?
Gonna actually keep my shield up and not use my bow and swing over top and swing down and with the pommel. I kind of crouch down on top of it and
All right,
crack
you
it.
are flying high enough to avoid attacks of opportunity right there.
Yep.
If they get close to this before you leave, you will not be high enough to avoid attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
Because this thing is not tall enough that you can be out of their reach.
Yep.
All right, go ahead and make that attack. Pommel or tip?
Pommel. You said that seemed to work better, right?
It did.
All right. Frostbrand. Come on. Big money, no whammies. Dirty 20.
Hits.
Remember, add that 11.
Correct. So that is 4, 6, 11, 17.
Yep.
Math. I hate it. Cool. It's looking pretty cracked. All right then. Anything else on your turn?
Bonus action. Well, actually, first I'm gonna move one more space because that was 25 to get there, and then bonus action, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30-ish here, and move up a little. Yeah, actually, and yeah, get over to there.
All right. Anything else?
That is going to be my turn.
Cool. Their turn.
Oh,
Five.
actually, if you would allow me to do so for flavor, simply because you made a joke about the people drinking, if you would allow me to, I will take a swig of mead from the jug of alchemy.
Sure. What joke about people drinking?
You made a joke about people using the thrown weapons and knock drunk unruly patrons off the top of stuff.
Oh, yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Stays there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Don't you love just running this many people?
And then it was like right next to it. Okay. All right. And that's going to be their. Actually, no, he's going to move up one more with his dash action. That'll be their turn. Halt. Drop the property of the crown. You are under arrest. Magir.
Yeah. Let's see. Is that one right in front of me?
Mm-hmm.
You can go.
Cool. That right there is a window, right?
Sure is.
Cool. I'm going to take the disengage action.
Take the sword from me.
You're going to use the same thing I have. You have a necklace that lets you do the rest of it.
Yes, but their turns before mine.
Also, you're not within 5 feet, so handing the sword across is going to be a little tricky. With a
Please.
giant angry robot actively trying to get the sword from you between you guys.
But it's not the robot's turn.
It's not, but it's still going to be a difficult action to perform.
How heavy would you say this sword is?
Let's find out.
Oh, dang it. Never mind. I don't have the spell
About
active.
4 pounds.
Oh, it was so smart, though. I was going to cast Catapult to just launch it through the window.
Yeah, you don't have it right now, though.
I don't. That would have been so funny.
So, Alara, what you doing?
That's
Alara, it's not my
Magir.
turn, is
Oh,
it?
wait, it is Magir's turn. Never mind. Sorry. Magir, what you doing?
That's an excellent question because the stupid app is annoying. I have no convenient way of seeing anything.
Get 8 back.
Yeah, the spells aren't great on this app. Luckily, I don't really use a lot of spells, so it works for me.
Yeah, this app is trash. Let's see. It doesn't even show which ones I have activated. Figures. All right, cool. Well,
Go on without me.
All right, what are we doing?
all right. I am just to confirm. I can use the disengage action to get away from him, and then I can use my. Oh no, because that uses both action and it requires a spell, so that won't work. So I have to take the hit. Okay. Copy that.
High intensity situation. What are we doing?
I am going to move my character, if it ever lets me touch stuff, to here.
All right, let me give you a quick little schmacky schmack. The 16 hit.
Did you say 16?
You're quiet again.
Yeah, your mic's being dumb again.
Does a 16 hit?
No.
Nice. You avoid the punch.
At which point I cast Misty Step and get outside.
All right, you cast Misty Step, targeting, I'm assuming, the ground outside the window.
Yes.
Cool. You see McGear missed as he's done many times before, heading straight out that window, all of a sudden appearing, smashing against the window as it stops his progress.
That's
That is-
suboptimal.
Not ideal.
So that is going to be 23 points of bludgeoning damage as you just smash with a lot of force straight into that window.
What, because the window was closed?
That's not how Misty Step works as far as force damage, my guy.
I said bludgeoning, firstly.
Yes, again, I turned into an incorporeal mist.
Uh-huh. I know how
So-
Misty Step works. I also know how these enchanted windows work.
Okay, so how much?
23.
23 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
It's almost like the Royal Museum doesn't want people just, Misty Stepping or teleporting or dimension dooring through their windows.
Anyways, move on.
Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Cool. Blue dudes. This one's not happy.
Hold up.
He takes damage, right?
He does. He takes 21 radiant damage.
21 radiant damage. Wow. That's a lot of damage.
Welcome to Philadelphia.
Doesn't it also add some thunder damage to it?
Please
No,
donate.
it's only on the cast.
Ah,
He doesn't like that very much. That's not what I meant to do. Cool. Hey, Obi, roll a d4 for me real quick.
One.
Sweet. Different, slightly different other blue dudes are summoned. Not there. Here and here. Also screeching and screaming at you. Initiative.
they entered the space. They also take the
Yep,
damage.
hold on. Getting there. Just let me get them in the initiative first. All right, they are now in the initiative. Go ahead and roll that damage for me.
15.
Cool. El Radiadante.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, did they make a saving throw?
Oh no, they didn't. What save is it?
Say wisdom save. I think.
You see that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's their wisdom save. So 15.
Right, but I'm saying if they fail, they take double damage.
Oh, that took half damage if they succeed.
Yes.
So then they don't take double damage if they fail.
Well, no, I'm talking like if they not one, they take double damage. That's how you've
That's
always
the-
ruled
that's
this.
one.
Right, I'm saying.
They have a -1 to wisdom. That was a 3 on the die.
Okay.
All right. So that's that one dude. This other guy is going to shoot you with a bow twice. (23) and a 19.
They both hit.
Sweet. 6 damage and 12 damage, and I need a concentration check from that, which is a constitution check. There's a con save.
15.
Let me check if it's a save or a check.
A con save is a save, because it's a con save for
It's a concentration check.
which is a saving throw.
That's
Constitution
what
saving
I'm
throw.
double checking. Give me like 3 seconds. All right. If you are concentrating on a spell and something happens to threaten your focus, and a Constitution saving throw. Okay, cool. Constitution saving throw. Good to go. That's number 1. Number 2, please. So that's the first guy's attack. And they both hit, so I need 2 con saves. Because you do 1 for each instance.
15.
Nice. Now for the next 2 longbow attacks. 23 to hit,
Mhm.
19 to hit.
Yep, they both hit.
That is a total of 10 piercing damage. And then I need 2 con saves. Again, DC 10 on.
24. That's a
you're
natural 20.
so fine. You know what? Don't even unless you get a natural 1 to cancel it out, you don't fail this next one.
Okay.
Man, that would have been clutch. Anyways, this one's then going to move forward 5 feet. He's going to take the bonus action of Martial Fury, make an extra attack against you with his longsword for a natural 1.
Did you smack one of the other ghosts?
Yeah. He hits his buddy right here instead. And then these two are going to shoot for their martial fury things. 25 to hit and a 14 to hit.
25 hits.
Okay. And then that is. Are you resistant to necrotic at all?
No, I'm resistant to poison.
Okay. So that is a total of 7 plus 9 makes 16, and 10 is your DC, which you save. Nice. That's their turn. Initiative count 20, I think, here in a second. No. Shield Guardians. Where am I at? I got lost. Where am I?
You were at 17. You're at 12, which is the Shield
Okay.
Guardians and the McGear.
No, I
Yeah,
was
then
looking in the
you were right
initiative
back.
count. I was at the very bottom is where I was. Okay. And then we're back up to the top with the two dark dudes, which are both taking a single swing at you as they do.
Wait, you're at the bottom?
I was.
So shouldn't both, if that was the two dudes who you just spawned, shouldn't they have disadvantage for shooting at me with a bow from 5 feet away?
No. It was the original blue dudes' turns. They summoned those two blue dudes. Those two blue dudes haven't attacked yet. It was just the other three blue dudes. Because they get 2 attacks each.
So the two
These
new
two
ones
did.
are the ones at 17. Okay. Sorry, I just hadn't looked that far down the... Okay, never mind.
Yeah, because the Sword Wraith commanders are at the bottom.
Okay.
And then the regular race up at the top are each going to swing at you for their amazing attacks that always land.
Well, they're going to take damage first, because it's the start of their turn.
Yes, please. How much damage? Saves, right?
Yeah, saves.
Wisdom saves? That's a 7 and a 20.
20 saves.
Okay, so, and that is 8 damage.
Uh-huh.
Not minus 47. Minus 4 for the one who saved. Okay. Not looking hot. However, they both swing. That is a... It's not a natural 20. It's not. It is a 22 to hit and a 24 to hit, though.
Well, they both hit. We'll thunderously rebuke that dude.
Sweet. Thunderously rebuke him. How much damage? And it's a con save for that one?
Yes. Dexterity save.
Dexterity save, sorry. That is a 10 on the die with a +3 dex. It's still 13.
That's a fail, so he's going to take 16 lightning damage. Because I'll max that.
Sweet. Lightning doesn't seem to do a ton to him. Neither did the thunder earlier.
Oh, hey, and that'll also be 8 additional lightning.
Nice.
I don't know. Would that count? That wouldn't count as a spell, right?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so then no, it's not.
Cool. Okay, so that attack. Make me 2 con saves real quick.
I don't think I'm gonna need to.
This is for something different for these guys.
Right, but do they do more than 5 damage?
Yes, but just in case you get brought back up, I need the 2 con
11.
saves.
18.
One of those saves. So your maximum HP decreases by 17.
Okay.
And yeah, you're definitely down. You are in death saving throw territory. That's rough.
Oh, hey, actually.
What's up?
I'll use inspiration on that Constitution saving throw.
Go for it.
13. Probably still doesn't save.
Yeah, one shy.
Well, I thought
Alright.
it's a higher. It's not a D4 though, is it?
It's a D6. Because we're higher level.
Well, that rolled a 6, but I rolled a 2 on the first one, so I don't know if that matters or not.
Well, it's
I'll
the wrong
take the
type
6
of die.
because it wasn't. Yeah,
All right, cool.
it wasn't on the proper die. If it's a different size die, I'll just have you roll the right size die.
That's fine.
Okay, so you don't lose 17 maximum HP.
Cool. I am still indisposed, and I will BRB while you continue with other people's turns.
Yes. Wraith Warrior. Oh boy. Stab. Stab, 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 stab,
Are they stabbing him?
stab. Yeah.
So he's just dead now.
Yeah, that's 2 Wraith Warriors who lay into him.
So they're using their bonus action to hit me again?
No, that was the Wraith. Oh, wait, it's not their turn. Sorry.
It's the
I'm in the
top
wrong
of
spot again.
initiative.
Yeah, at top of the initiative. Okay, no. You're just down. Never mind. Ilara,
Okay.
sorry. I was thinking it was your turn for some reason. I don't know. Ilara, you're up.
Top of initiative or me?
You.
Yeah.
Race are at the
Oh.
top. I just finished the race turn. Now it's your turn.
Ryan.
Okay, I was just double checking.
Spiritual Guardians is gone, and Spiritual
Correct.
Weapon is still up because it is not a concentration spell.
Correct, but you can't give it commands, right? If you're down?
Yeah. But it's still there.
Mhm.
In case I'm not down, and I will be back.
Okay. I'm gonna, I guess, Misty step to right inside the window since I saw McGear hit it.
Yep. So let's see. 5,
Um.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can get to here with Misty Step because the Misty Step is a 30-foot.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So you get to there. You still have your movement because that's a bonus action.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the rest of my movement then to get right here.
Sweet. What are you doing there?
I mean, using Misty Step is an action, right?
Bonus action.
Oh, it's a bonus action. Okay. Then I am going to shoot at this one with my arrow.
The one here in the front?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Is that a magical arrow? Or a magical bow, rather?
Yes, it's a magical bow with the magical arrow.
Why?
Open up.
Yeah, that's your acid arrow, isn't it?
Yes.
Your
It
acid bow.
is very nice. Ooh, very nice. I like. Okay, 26 does in fact hit for 11 points of piercing damage, which it is not resistant to, and 4 points of acid damage, making a total of 15. All right. You do have a second
This
attack.
turn. Do I have a second attack if I already
Yeah,
used my
'cause
bonus
you're-
action?
Your attack action gives you 2 hits. You use your bonus action to get the third one.
The third one is the bonus.
Yes,
Okay.
and that's only for dual wielding.
All right. I'm just gonna hit him with the second arrow then.
Go for it.
Maybe it's sinking. There we go.
Well, I think a natural 20 will do it.
I would hope so.
That'll do something, I imagine.
All right. Let's see. So that's a 6 makes 12. Plus 2 plus 1. So 14, 15. Plus 6 makes another 12. So that makes 28.
Sounds good to me.
This thing slams into its chest, the acid spreading across its breastplate, beginning to eat into it. Still pretty chonky, though.
Sounds good. That will be turn.
All right. Let me make a death saving throw for Iron Cloak.
Welcome to Philadelphia International Airport. Please don't leave your bag.
All right, and then after Iron Cloak, Kedrani,
I'm going to ask something.
go for it.
Would it be, I know this is on the edge of metagaming. Would it be reasonable for Kedron to see that teleport didn't work and be like, oh, I should probably tell our other guy on the other side not to try to teleport out because it's not working?
It was a pretty loud thwap. And then he just kind of did.
So would it be reasonable for me to make the assumption, oh, I should probably inform our other person that's going to try to escape by teleporting?
Sure.
I just wanted to clear that before I tried to do that because like I said, it's kind of on the edge there.
I mean, there's also been very constant thunderous booms from my side of the room because thunder damage can be heard from 300 feet away, and now it just kind of less
Stopped?
than 300 feet.
$140. Yeah. You
And
heard.
it is just
30, 35,
also
40,
random question.
45.
How much damage has the plant taken, and did it do
50.
anything from it taking damage?
Did you designate it as hostile when you cast the spell?
I didn't designate it as friendly, and it does damage to anything not designated as friendly.
It started taking damage. It's looking a little rougher, but it's not like hurt really.
Not like getting angry and eating ghost people or
Movement, action, bonus action, I get to there.
Nothing's in range either. Literally nothing has come close to it.
I don't know.
Okay, you're there after hearing lots of thunderous booms. The case is still intact over here. Speaking of, it needs to heal real quick.
You already passed it. I forgot
Fine.
to heal.
Anyways.
Hey, you got Josh without like 30 seconds after.
I did. You're right. I got. I'm not happy about the fact that I missed it, but I allowed it. All right. Anything else on your turn?
That's action, movement, bonus action to get because that's 90 feet. I'm just
okay. Now it's the Sword Wraith Warriors' turns. Stab, stab. They have advantage. Oh, wrong one. Not you. Not you. You. All right. Number 1. Misses.
Does it still go off of my AC since I'm unconscious, or am I just like...
Yes, they just have advantage. 2.
That hits.
Okay. Now they don't get multi-attack, but they do get their bonus action Martial Fury attacks.
Well, each hit on him is a failed saving throw. He's dead.
2 failed. Each hits a 2 failed death saving throws.
Yeah, so he's just dead.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, yes. Who has the bag of holding, by the way, right now?
Josh, I do believe.
Okay. With
I
that,
have attack holding.
we move to the Shield Guardians. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Rush. And they're going to punch. All of this hit. Okay. So this one's going to this guy. 9 plus 12 makes 20 something. 21. Second one, 11 plus 14 makes 15. Third one to this guy, 9 plus 11 makes 21. This guy's gone. Dead skis. All right. Down to here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. All right, and all of these guys are moving together. Through webs. There we go. Ah, hit a button. Okay. All right, that's pretty much their turns because they all use a dash action. Josh.
I asked them if I'm allowed to surrender.
Yes, you will be taken to jail.
Cool. I surrender.
Sweet. You hold up their hands and they start to bring out some cuffs. They won't get to put it on until their turn. All right. With that, Wraith Commander Bros, these blue bros, this one's gonna turn around and stab him. Ooh, 21. Nice. That hits. And that misses. Bow shot at that one. Both missing. Bow shot at that one. One of them hitting. Okay, 3, 6, 7, 8 points. Bonus action attacks. "17 matches, so it hits. The other two miss. Okay. All right, that's those boys' turns. That one's dead. This one goes over there, makes a quick swing. Hits for that much. That's what kind of damage? Necrotic. It's not what I meant to do. Okay. All right. Ilara. Your turn.
All right. Well, it sucks when your character doesn't know what's going on and can't help. I look at McGear with an angry glare, and I will drop the sword and also put my hands up.
All right. They reach for manacles, and they'll probably manacle you. Oh wait, it was their turn. Hey Josh, you're manacled.
Cool.
Oh wait, no, it hasn't come back around their turn. This is a very long initiative list. Iron Cloak, never mind. Kedron.
All right. Five. Let me scroll up so I'm at the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Can I see him from this point? Like,
Pagoda's blocking your view.
all right. Then I will keep moving. 50, that's 60, 65, 70, 75.
If you reach this point, I'll give you a perception check because you're looking through armor and ghost to see him on the ground.
I was actually looping around this way, but
Okay, once you reach there, go ahead and give me that perception check.
hey, perception, I'm good at that. Hopefully. Perception. $31.
Why are you at advantage?
That's disadvantage.
Ah,
I still have a point of exhaustion, so my skill checks are still.
No.
yes. Yes. With a 31, you notice him on the ground with most of his blood not inside of his body.
Yeah. So that was 75, 80, 85, 90 feet there.
Okay. That's action bonus action move.
Yep.
All right. These two blue dudes, 5, 10, 15. And he's just a swinging. Just a swinging. First one, no. Second one, no. Neither of the attacks hit. All right. Shield Guardian's turns. Now you're in manacles, Josh.
Okay.
Also, Alara, you're also in manacles.
Okay.
This one ceases to exist. This one looks real hurt. All right. It's their turn. Other than moving, but McGear, what are you doing on your turn?
I am being led. I don't do anything other than go where I'm supposed to.
Sweet. You're just led 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 back this way. And Alara, you're kind of there as well.
Yeah.
Kind of take you with him there. All right, Wraith Commander. Don't care. They do a bit of damage. Blah, blah, blah. They're all caught up in that fight. They don't really seem to notice you, Kedron. So I'm basically going to skip all of them. And unless Alara and McGee are trying to do anything else at the moment to, like, break out or whatever.
Are these
No.
manacles magic or are they just normal?
You got Detect Magic up?
I do not. That would be an arc.
I think that's just what, a verbal component, somatic component. What? I'll allow you to bring it up on your turn. They are not magical.
I have no interest in casting the spell. This would be kind of a visual thing.
Okay. You could also make an Arcana check actually to inspect them.
Cool, Arcana check. Let me take forever getting that open on my thing.
You want me to roll it for you?
Yes, please.
Your
Got
cooperation
it.
appreciated. We want you to be safe.
They want you to be safe, Josh.
Yeah, they're not enchanted. These are
Copy that.
handcuffs. All right. In which case, all the way back around to Kedrin as I heal this thing up.
All right, I'm going to start running, and I'm
Yep.
going to get to here. I'm in engagement with these guys.
With this
Well, yeah,
one
that one.
and this one, this is dead.
From there, I'm going to bonus action disengage to get up to here.
Okay.
I am going to interact with objects to
Mm-hmm.
grab the Cloak of Mont Blanc,
Sure.
and I'm going to activate use my action to use the Cloak of Mont Blanc to teleport inside the front door beside Maja. Not exiting the building, teleportation within.
Ooh, nice.
And as soon as I get there, I'm going to yell to Maja, grab his pouch, use the Revivify.
There's
So
there's health potions in my pouch, but the
you're dead. Though.
I know. The Revivify is in the bag of holding.
I thought you said you
No.
said you kept it on your person just in case you died.
No, he kept it in the bag of
in
holding
the
in
bag
case
of
he died. It
holding
wouldn't make
with
much
the
sense for
diamond.
him to have it if he died.
Well, yeah, we'd still need to get to his body to revive him. That's why I thought he kept it on his body in a pouch.
Right, but it's a touch spell, so you'd have to get to my body one way or another. So I had it in the pouch because
I thought you had it.
Hold up, let me check here.
Let's double check because I was under the assumption he kept it on his person so we could grab it off his belt and use it on him immediately. That's what I thought we had the conversation when you first brought it up.
Well, no, what we had brought up is Magir had wanted to use my spell pearl to put the spell magic in, so he could.
No, the first time that you decided you were going to do that, I thought we talked about you having it on your belt in a pouch with a diamond. That way, or like somewhere on your person. That way, if we needed to, we could just grab it off of you. We all knew where it was. We could grab it and immediately use it on you without having to worry about where the bag was. I might be wrong, but that's what I could have swore it was.
I have the diamonds in my thing. I do not have the spell pearl, so I would assume it is in the bag of holding.
Well, crap. That means I would not have teleported to there. I would have teleported to where I knew the spell pearl was.
How far does Mont Blanc go?
300 feet? Oh, 500?
Yeah,
I thought it was 300. 500 feet.
500 feet.
So the last time you saw Magir was over here by this window.
I'll get close to by that window, somewhere around there.
Somewhere like here?
Sure.
All right. I'll go ahead and move Iron Cloak here.
Yeah. Yeah, because I swore you had them both on your body so we could just grab and go, but I would have gone to wherever it was if that's... I knew that my character... Because Kedron would know, because we would all be hyper aware
Yes,
of that.
you'd be like right around here then, ish.
This isn't much better. It would have worked out a lot better if it was the way I thought it was. But
It sure would have.
we're going to keep that in mind for the future if you get brought back to life.
The robots immediately turn towards you.
Okay, speaking is a free action. I'll look up, take this in, and just yell out, Makia, back! Which is probably all I have time to say.
So, I know you can't see visual, but basically I take my manacle hands, shift them to my waist, flip the little easy knot on the bag, and then swing / toss it over to him.
Well, they have a turn. The robots have a turn before it gets to you.
We'll get there. Yeah, so you holler that. I'm assuming that's his plan for his turn. We're going to go up to here. He leaves. He dies as he tries to leave. He's already dead, so that's all of their turns. Sweet. Shield Guardians. Stop it. Coming down here, turn to you. This one's escorting McGear. This one's just kind of behind him. This one's escorting Alara. This one steps out 10, 20, 30, 35. Look down at Iron Cloak on the ground. Looks up at you. Medical aid.
You're cutting out again.
He requires medical aid. And you are under arrest. Do not resist. And whips out a pair of manacles unless you're starting to run or fight or anything.
Is he heading all the way to me to try to do it?
No, he can't make it there.
Okay, got it.
That's as far as he makes it. All right, McGear, now it's your turn.
Cool. I swing the bag over to Kedron.
Sweet. Chuck in the bag. That is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's a 30-foot throw while manacled.
I would
Over
assume
top
they
of
would
7
get
foot
at least 10 to 15.
Just throw it to me.
So we're gonna make an athletics check, and it's less about pass fail and more about how far down the line / close do you get to him.
Cool. Can you roll that for me?
Yeah.
Throw it at my feet and I'll kick it.
You could do that. Is that what you're doing, or are you trying to make it all the way to him?
I am going to get it to Alara.
Okay. All right. So athletics. 18. Very nice.
Oh, darn, that
You
probably
go to
could've made
chuck it, and you're thinking Ilara, but you see the perfect opening as this robot bends down to try to get to Kedron a little bit. And Ilara's leans to the side for some reason, looking down at her manacles, checking them, and you just have a perfect shot straight to Kedron. And in that moment, you shut away all of your nerdy self and tap into your inner jock that never was.
Hey now.
Yeet that bad boy across, and it lands directly at Kedron's feet. Ilara. No, wait, where am I at? I keep getting lost. Okay, sort of commander. So basically, Ilara. Go ahead.
The one that is trying to manacle Kedron, I'm going to throw my manacles around its neck and try to pull it back.
Ooh, grapple check. Very nice.
Would she have any bonuses for using the chains like that?
Given the absolute size difference, it's going to make it a nice even roll here. Go ahead and give me that athletics check.
Yeah.
And these ones get athletics or acrobatics, which in their case is just strength or dex. So
Please roll terribly.
it's a 14.
Oof. Probably got his attention though.
Oh,
Yes.
definitely has its attention. Definitely has the attention of the one transporting you. Anything else on your turn?
I don't really know that I can do anything else. So no, that's all.
Kedron.
Interact with objects. Grab out the pearl.
Yep.
Action. Trying to mimic what I've seen him basically do before. Take the pearl in one hand, the diamond in the other, rub the two hands together, and down onto the chest.
Casting Revivify. Very nice. The diamond shatters, going into his body, and Father Iron Cloak, you... everything hurts. You're full of holes. And you come back to what, 1 HP?
Yeah.
That's probably a good place to stop.
Probably where we're stopping for the night. Yeah, 1 hit point. Okay. As you come back to consciousness, lying on the floor at the feet of one of these shield guardians, with Ilara kind of hanging off of its back with its chain around its neck, the one behind Ilara winding up for a punch, the one behind McGear reaching for him, but not with a closed fist, and Kedron standing over you.
On the plus side, guys, I'm the only one here who's not going to jail. Not a single one of the guards have seen me do anything.
Fair. It's very fair.
Me and Maja are not going to jail. All right.
So I'm sensing like a nice buddy
So it
cop
is
movie
split
next
thing.
week where
We
you
didn't
try
get
to
the
rescue
sword,
the
we
rest of
didn't
them.
get the Colt, we didn't get the wand.
We failed at absolutely
Wait,
everything.
the encounter's not over yet.
You fail to realize the fervor that Kedron is probably in right now. One, being recently traumatized, and two, Bryant, you remember his oath?
Which one?
The
Protect
one
his
he took.
friends?
Yeah, make sure that no more of them die, plus the recent trauma. Kedron's probably in a bit of a fervor right now.
I mean, he didn't die permanently.
He only a little bit died.
He had death light. Okay.
I was.
He's
If it
I
makes you any better, McGear fully understands. It's okay.
I was 6 seconds away from you guys not being able to do anything.
Agent Prospect 2 Echo 5 for
You got
wheelchair
it, though.
assistance. Agent Prospect
I
2
will
Echo
catch
5.
you all later. Have a great night, and until next week, Deus Vault.